I'm Mortgage Mark. Let's talk about what to look for when you're touring a home. So you're in the process of maybe buying a home. When I did this, I was in the process of building a home, or I was about to build a home. So I remember there was one 90-day period. Understand, guys, I'm also in the mortgage business, so I was doing this also to meet other realtors and to kind of expand my knowledge. But truthfully, it was to look at homes and just see what was out there and make sure that as I was building, I wasn't missing something obvious or something that I really wanted. So here's what I learned from that experience. First and foremost, take really good notes and even take pictures. Even make a video of yourself when you're done touring a home. The reason why I say that, I went into a bunch of homes, and if you do 3, 4, 5 on a single day, and you do that 2 days in a row, a Saturday and a Sunday, they all become a blur, right? So part of this is just taking really good notes, whether it's, taking the flyer, if they go in the house, they got flyers, it's great, make your notes, fine. I would also say have a checklist. What's important to you? What do you need to remember to check out so that you're comparing the same thing to each house? Because as I started going through them, I was like, oh, that was neat, that was neat, that was neat. Get to the new one or a different house, and it's just so different that I wasn't comparing apples to apples. So for example, and we put some of those things down below: electrical, plumbing, roof, AC, foundation. Like, those are all things you should probably pay attention to, but the reality is you don't need to be overly concerned about those things in the beginning. Why? Well, part of the process, if you don't know this, and we do have a process link down below, is you'll get, or you're welcome to, it's optional, but once you go under contract, you get a home inspection. And that's where somebody goes in there, professional, that spends 4 to 6 hours at the home combing the place from top to bottom to make sure that everything's okay. The foundation, the roof, this, that, and the other. So understand that is important. But I think what's more important is make sure it's the right house for you, right? So when you get done, you can make your notes saying, hey, great flow, loved it for the party house. Make your video say, man, probably need to do some repairs, or you need to move this wall, do this, do that, because all those come into consideration. But I'd say the biggest thing I can just, again, recommend is just take really good pictures, really good notes. And then lastly, and I hate to say this, but somebody told me of a story, so I'm gonna share it with you. If you're truly thinking about making an offer, be somewhat tight-lipped when you go in the house. I've heard of instances which is it's not technically legal in some states, or maybe any states, I don't know, I'm not an attorney, but people would leave like recording devices around the home. So they'd listen to the people coming in and they would say, oh man, oh, I love this house, I can't wait, let's offer X for it, or let's maybe play hardball in this. So just keep those type of personal comments to yourself. Maybe talk to them, once you get on the curb, or maybe at the next property you're going to talk about the previous home with your real estate professional. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that's all the time, but I have heard 1 or 2 instances of that. So just, again, keep your emotions in check. Understand it's a business transaction. It's not your home until you close, but make your checklist. We'll give a few suggestions of what may be important to some, but make your own, customize it to yourself, and take really good notes. And then if you haven't already, make sure you're pre-qualified for the mortgage, pre-approved for the mortgage. Again, links down below tells you what that looks like. And certainly if you want help, man, my team and I would love to earn that opportunity to work with you. So reach out to us, mortgagemark.com. We appreciate you as always. Good luck with your house hunting. It is fun. It is also a lot of work. So good luck in both cases. And as always, guys, when you think mortgage, think Mark.